This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da.
Yo, what up though, people? I'd like to welcome you back to the Keep It A C Note podcast. As always, I am your boy Brown. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. This your first time tuning in, salute to you. Do me a favor, hit the sub button, like button, and the bell so you can stay notified when we drop new content. Don't be afraid to leave a comment if you agree with something, disagree with something, want to correct me on something, or if you just want to call me a Oouuber, let me know in the comments. Just make sure you keep it a C note. And make sure you share this video with someone that likes to talk sports and entertainment just like you, so that we can all talk that talk together. Funniest thing that I've recently seen on the internet, Canelo Alvarez was recently asked about fighting Benavidez. And this is what he had to say.
You don't think that's the one of the biggest fights that can be made?
I don't. Maybe, who knows? But he brings nothing to the table for me. He's nothing to offer me money. I'm the one. So, but if one promoter who I work to, they come and say, I offer to you 150 to 200 million. I fight tomorrow.
Canelo,
That's the only reason I fight with him, because the only thing he brings to the table is 25 more pounds.
Now on social media, they was grinding him up, saying that he's ducking Benavidez. This is a scare tactic. He don't want that smoke. And I ain't gonna lie, when I first seen it, I'm like, what is Saul talking about? He know he's not gonna get 150 to 200 million to fight no Benavidez. Is this some type of Shakur Stevenson tactic? But when I sat back and thought about it, pause, I'm like, oh, I understand what he's doing. Whether you say Saul's getting old or he's falling off, he's the cash cow of boxing right now. So just throwing that 150, 200 million in the air, he knows somebody's going to pop up with that check. He doesn't have a promo team anymore. He's not signed to anybody. And over Saudi Arabia, they cutting checks like it ain't nothing. So he's going to end up getting that 150, 200 million if they really want to see him fight Benavidez. So shout out Canelo Saul Alvarez. I believe that was brilliant on his part. What's your thoughts on it though? Is he ducking Benavidez? Or is he putting in a play that's going to get him 150 to 200 million? Keep it a C note, let me know. March Madness is here. It is tournament time. I just want to get your thoughts. What's your thoughts on the tournament? Keep it a C note. Me personally, I haven't been in tune with college basketball in some years. I've just been burnt out off college basketball. To me, it's the same movie over and over every year. So that's my thoughts. But what you thinking about March Madness? Who you got winning the title? Keep it a C note, let me know. They're saying that the men's basketball numbers are down in college basketball. Keep it a C note. Why do you think men's college basketball numbers are down? Again, like I said, it to me it's just the same old movie. Like you take a team like Gonzaga. For 20 plus years, they've played in their conference championship. And it's just like every year is usually the same movie. Adam Morrison, he's nice, go to the NBA, dud. This person, nice, go to the NBA, dud. Finally, we may have gotten a good player in Chet Holmgren. But yeah, he's just one season in, so we got to see how long that lasts. Jalen Suggs be getting busy too, but to me, it's just the same movie. You got 6, 7 schools where all the draft picks are coming from. Yeah, it's just a burnout. And it's like college basketball to me, outdated. You still got the kids playing 2-3 zone. That's not, in the NBA, they're not playing 2-3 zone. You still running your offense that's not really predicated on them kids going to the next level. So I just think college basketball definitely outdated. But on the flip side of things, the women's college basketball, their numbers are up. And what do you think is the reason for that? Keep it a C note, let me know. I believe personally it's South Carolina. Shout out Dawn Staley. Team being dominant, going undefeated. You got a team like LSU with Angel Reese. And then you got Caitlyn Clark, who's just box office. Caitlyn Clark to me is a phenom. And on the women's side of things, this year they broke the record a couple of times for most viewed games for a women's college basketball game. But Caitlyn Clark, she's box office. I recently was talking to John, talking to Vito, and I told them Caitlyn Clark is going to boost the numbers in the WNBA. That's how much of a phenom she is. For years, they've been trying to figure out ways to get more people to be in tune with the WNBA. Maybe we got to lower the rim. Maybe we got to do this and that. She's going to be box office. She's going to boost the ratings. And her college game where she broke the record, more views than Victor Wembanyama debut in the NBA. So that right there tells you that Caitlyn Clark is box office. I do believe them numbers will jump. And again, you got Angel Reese going to the WNBA. You got the shorty that was in the 3-point contest with Steph. But Caitlyn Clark, she's a phenom. She's a walking bucket. Speaking of Steph, phenoms and all that, it's been a lot of talk about who's the next superstar, the next face of the NBA, especially if they're an American player. And it's like a false narrative that has been thrown out there, like only the guys this high-flying, posterizing and all that is the guys that's in the front run to be the face of the league. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Anthony Edwards-Pause. He gets busy. Ja gets busy. Zion, these guys are all highlight reels. But that's not what's changed the game. Like, shout out JJ Redick and LeBron. They got a new podcast. LeBron recently said that AI, Steph Curry, most influential players he's seen in basketball. And Steph Curry is not athletic or none of that, and he's changed the game. All these guys are out here trying to shoot from mid-court because of Steph Curry. So just because this new wave of guys, this nice, are more athletic and can't shoot like that, we can't just automatically say, oh, they're going to be the face of the league. That's who kids want to be like. No, the kids still want to be the shooter. The kids are still shooting from half court when they walk in the gym. And they're shooting all step backs from 3 feet behind the 3-point line. That ain't going to change. So we got to stop with this false narrative that only these athletic guys, newer guys, can be the face of the league. It's ridiculous. NFL news. Shout out to Aaron Donald. LA Ram, my Ramley, recently announced his retirement after playing 10 seasons in the NFL. 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, and he got a Super Bowl ring. To me, he's definitely been the most dominant defensive player in this era. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate, but I've said it multiple times. He's already done enough to be the greatest defensive player of all time. I ain't trying to hear about rings and all that. No, this guy, he changed. He's Steph Curry. He changed the game. What he's done from the interior, pause. Major pause. But yeah, what he's done, he changed the whole game, man. For him to be able to be that dominant, come on, man. Aaron Donald, greatest to ever do it. Salute to you. You don't believe me? Just look at the stats. His resume speaks for itself. I'm just keeping it a C note. So what's going on with the Pittsburgh Steelers? Can somebody let me know? They signed Russell Wilson. Then they get a steal and trade for Justin Fields for a 6th-round pick. Could turn into a 4th-round pick with, you know, the contract lingo and all that. That's definitely a steal. But we recently put up some posts on social media and YouTube as well. By week 13, if both quarterbacks were healthy, who would be the starter out of Russell Wilson and Justin Fields? And they were competitive on multiple sites. I'm just surprised at the number of people that still believe in Russell Wilson. Like, to me, it's unbelievable. Like, when you look at it, his last year in Seattle wasn't so good, and he had DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Last 2 years in Denver, not so good, and he had Juedy and Cortland Sutton. And now you're going to tell me with just George Pickens, because they traded their other receiver and Fryer move at the tight end, pause, that Russell Wilson all of a sudden is going to get his game back. Russ is done. I've been telling you guys this for 2-3 seasons now, and everybody keeps saying I'm crazy. Listen, Pete Carroll was a genius for getting rid of Russell Wilson when he did. A blind man can see that. I don't know why you guys are holding on to hope. And don't get me wrong, by week 13, if they're both healthy, I'm taking Justin Fields. Not because he's a better quarterback or none of that, but at the end of the day, one receiver over there, and you don't know how they line going to look and all of that. You know Justin Fields is going to take off. Everybody keep talking about this. Russ is the best deep ball thrower, pause, and all of that. And we've been saying that for years. But come on, man. When he can't get that pass off, he doesn't take off a lot of times. And that's what's killing his game now. He don't take off. I believe by week 13, if they're both healthy, Russell Wilson will be on the bench holding the clipboard. You know, he might want to call me a Uber. If you want to call me a Uber, let me know in the comments. We should call the Cleveland Browns organization a Uber, though. Because they recently traded for Jerry Judy. Then they extended him 3 years, $58 million. Gave him $41 million in guaranteed money. And I'm like, what is going on? These boys just robbed Cleveland without a gun. Who is Jerry Judy's agent? He should be agent of the year already. That's a shoo-in. He's agent of the year. He may be agent of the century. Like, what are we going off of? Potential? What are we? Oh, my goodness. These boys is crazy. And you add Deshaun Watson in the mix, and they're paying them two guys $271 million combined. Can somebody put me in line with the organization so I can try out for the team? Listen, what do y'all need? Can I try out for the team? Y'all just giving out checks. Sheesh. Shout out to Jerry Judy's agent, though. He definitely did what he was supposed to do, and that's get his clients some money. So listen, DJ Akademiks still at it, still antagonizing Meek. I'm convinced Akademiks he's a plant. He's a plant, man. He is exactly what Cat Williams was talking about on Shannon Sharp's show. A dude that just comes out of nowhere. He gets all the algorithm. We know when he was on the show with Joe Buttons, we know where Joe Buttons came from. Where did he come from? He's causing all this controversy in multiple cities. All type of drama. They said it got real in Chicago for stuff that he did. This guy's a plant, man. You not going to tell me that all these people is just walking out here blind listening to this fat, chubby, drunk nigga all day? Like, you got to be kidding me, man. How does the algorithm swing his way? How does he got all these deals and all? I don't know. Where did he come from? If you don't believe that boy a plant, man, you guys are crazy. But shout out to Dean, because I seen the interview with Dean and Akademiks. And Akademiks was salty because he did not get none of the answers he expected to get. He did not get none of the stuff that he was trying to get. And I'm glad Dean seen through the play. You know what I mean? Because that's all it is a play. I'm telling you, this boy is a plant. Just think about it. He's a plant, man. Can somebody tell me, where did he come from? Anybody. How did he pop up on a show with Joe Buttons? Where did he come from? He just gives me vibes. He's the drunk old head that's in the park watching the young boys play basketball, and he's trying to get them to fight. That's him. That's him with a pint on him. It's no way that he just get these numbers that he get and he's got so much influence. He's a plant, man. Am I tripping? Keep it a C-note, let me know. About to wrap this episode up, but again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, if this your first time tuning in, salute to you. Do me a favor, hit the sub button, like button, and the bell so you can stay notified when we drop new content. Don't be afraid to leave a comment if you agree with something, disagree with something, want to correct me on something, or if you just want to call me a Oouuber, let me know in the comments. Just make sure you keep it a C-note. Make sure you share this video with someone that likes to talk sports and entertainment just like you so that we can all talk that talk together. As always, I am your boy Brown. Please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell everybody. Keep it a C-note. But before I holler at y'all, P.S. though. If the plant ever ends up seeing this, I did use him for promo one time, and he burnt me on that. So again, DJ Akademiks is a plant. The drunk old head is just here to cause controversy. Y'all stay woke. I holler at y'all.
This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, da, da.